Carlos and Ryan, and we know that you're dying to hear what we have to say today. I say we hear what we have to say today. It's the blank. Fill it in. Fill it in. Fill it in. Yeah.
Bow, 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 bow. Ba-down. And we're back. That was a great commercial break. We're back on the show. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. How do we do? What do you think? What voice I use when we come back? Welcome back. Hey, didn't see you there. Welcome back. Oh, I didn't know we were back, guys. Welcome back.
I like the hey. I didn't see it. The thing when you turn
Yeah,
around.
it's kind of like the
Hey,
I genuinely did not know you need to tell me.
I didn't see you there.
I didn't see you there. I don't know why they do that.
Well,
as
now that
if,
we're here,
yeah, but now I guess now that we're
yeah.
here, let's continue with the show. Like, why would they if my crew did that to me, that's a fireable offense.
Good acting skills, man. Good acting skills.
Thanks, man. Ryan made this a point earlier saying that me and him are we're wearing the opposites because he's wearing red on the bottom, black on the top. I'm wearing black on the bottom, red on the top.
Yeah.
He dressed it as we're 69ing with our clothing. That's
Wow.
what he said. His words, not mine. But yeah, that's what we're doing.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to
Yeah, and apparently I say the wild things here. But it's all good. You know what? But you know what? I like it. I rate it, and we're just gonna get things going.
Yeah.
But so long as we rep the Suwu, that's all that matters.
I am voluntarily not
Yeah,
repping
well,
any set.
well, you are
This is
now.
Carlos. This is Carlos.
Yo, shout out to the set. Shout out to the
Please.
set. Shout out to the set. Throw them bees. Throw them bees. Anywho, let's continue with the show. Young world, hungry eyes. Doom, 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 doom. The blank is on. I don't know the restaurant with eyes. But yes, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. And welcome to our Labor Day weekend special.
Hi. Shout out to all the laborers
Oh.
and the women in labor
Oh, boy.
and the women that just got out of labor.
Yeah. That's a little
You know.
shout out there. He knows what you...
And the husbands that, had the support.
Mm.
Or maybe had in labor themselves. I don't know.
To each their own.
2024.
But there's one specific husband that had to support. I just want to say congratulations, all the best to you. You're still a fucking bum though, but it's all good. I love you. Anywho, yeah, welcome to the show, y'all. We're on our Labor Day special. Kids going back to the schoolio next week. It's gonna be a little more quiet in the neighborhood. But can't wait for that. Gonna be chilling. A lot less busy in the apartments, with the bum ass kids making all these damn noises in the hallway.
Wow.
Bro, what do you like? I don't understand. Like when they say play outside, they meant on the field, not in the goddamn hallway, causing a damn disturbance. I'm trying to make phone calls. I'm trying to get paper out here, and these bitch ass. You know what?
Wow.
I'm gonna stop. Ryan, say hi to the children.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Friday if you happen to be listening on the Friday, and happy weekend if you happen to be listening on the weekend.
That's right.
Carlos and I are back for another episode. We just want to say thank you for joining in for another one. We have consistent listeners that we definitely just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts, that you continue to listen to us. We're growing in a small rate. We're kind of doing it, but, for the people who happen to consistently listen and, subscribe and tell their friends about it and all that kind of good stuff, definitely do love you from the bottom of our hearts. There's not much more that we can really do without you guys. So thank you for being a consistent listener.
We could confer to like North Korea. So there is more. There's always more. You could always do more. I mean, that would be an episode. You know what I mean?
Um,
Or like China, be like, hey, you know. But it's fine.
Are you sad? Now that it's like Labor Day weekend, are you sad? Because it's like technically the last long weekend of the summer, and I find like this last weekend, everyone's kind of very.
It's over.
It's
Next
over.
week,
Yeah,
summer's
it's like
summer's
it's over. Yeah, and I know summer really doesn't officially end until like early September.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like summer or fall solstice or something, whatever they call it.
Mm.
It's like the last day of actual summer before fall.
Summer solstice.
Summer solstice.
Is it summer solstice?
Or is that like when the start of summer? I don't know. We got to look that up.
Yeah.
We're not we're
not really. We're not built different.
Yeah, but
Oh, shout out to our co-host too. Apparently, he's
oh yeah.
he's having a day to himself. Just
he might show up a little bit later.
So he might stop by and say hi.
But yeah, no, you know what? This weekend, as soon as it happens to come up at the end of summer, you know that like summer's ending.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm okay with
It's
it.
pretty crazy.
It's all right.
I feel like we did a lot this summer.
We did quite a bit.
The 2 trips.
You know,
we had consistent episodes throughout. A lot of different things to talk about.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much more on the content side or the growing of the show in itself, but we definitely did a lot of just things internally on our end for the summer.
I think so.
Yeah.
We did accomplish quite a bit. You know, we traveled. You know, content wise, you know, it could have been better. I apologize for that. That's why I added myself to some people's kids.
I don't think it's you. It's just hard to be able to.
It is a me thing, and I will take the fucking L. All right. I am a failure. I am a loser, and I disappointed all of you, and I am sorry, folks.
The hard part about like trying to describe the experience that you happen to feel whenever you're traveling, like for us, like when we come out and talk about it on the podcast,
the drinking.
It's hard.
It's the drinking.
It's definitely the drinking. Yeah,
it's
we
tough
definitely
to recollect
remember
everything. Yeah.
Just absolute.
It's just
madness.
We live in the moment, baby. That's what you got to do. You got to live in the moment. Kids, if you're watching, underage drink and live in the moment. You know what I mean? Go to school drunk. Live in the moment, baby. Have fun.
Wow.
Do some exams drunk. That's my message to all the children out there.
But speaking about that, actually,
what underage drinking?
Yeah. So there was. There's something that Carlos posted in our group chat today.
I did
about the homeless.
Yes.
A couple of
I couldn't believe I instantly saw that picture. And I'm like, oh, I remember this. It's one of the most disgusting things I've heard about in the city in a
Toronto.
very long
happened
time.
Like recent. This
How
was
long
like the last
was
2 years.
that? Yeah,
it was within the last 2 years.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Yeah, that was disgusting.
Homeless guy, he wasn't doing too well, in and out of shelters, that kind of stuff, having mental issues and whatnot.
Mind you, he's not like dirt. Like he's not like.
At least it didn't look like.
He was just he was like really just down bad because I think he recently lost his job too, and he couldn't pay like for stuff, so he was just living shelter to shelter,
day to day, and it's. Aside from the story when we're going to get into it, but it's crazy how easily you're literally one paycheck away from being homeless.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people in the city. And it's not just like a certain amount of people or a small amount of people. I'm sure there's a lot of people that like end up in the negatives every month. You know what I mean? They have to choose whether they happen to pay rent or like, food to eat or whatever it happens to be. So like there's a lot of people that happen to be in this position. Unfortunately, it happened to this individual. But yeah, it's just crazy to see. The system's definitely not for everyone in that case, but we definitely need to find something about that or do something about that in Toronto,
and we will.
It's been a huge
Trump
huge
2024. Let's get it.
But so the story, individual, I don't remember his name. He looked like a Vietnamese guy.
I believe he was Vietnamese.
And then he was down on his luck. In and out of shelters, that kind of stuff. And then one night...
sorry to interrupt. It happened university and where?
I think it was university and college.
It was it was like that little weird intersection around there, no?
With the circle?
Yeah, I think it happened around there.
I think it's like University in Queen's Park.
Yeah.
Like around there, university, college, university.
Yes. Yeah, because I remember hearing about that story. I'm like, damn, because I used to work around there. I'm like, shit, I used to walk there all the time.
And the reason why I brought up underage drinking, because the way that he actually happened to pass away was that there was a bunch of girls that I think met online.
They met online, teenagers,
Teenagers met online. They're all about like 16, 15.
I don't even
17.
think they like generally know each other.
Yeah, they don't think they knew each other. They all got together.
Yeah.
I think one of the girls brought like a bottle of whiskey or
Right.
something like that, and they all kind of drank it, and then ended up killing this guy.
Yeah.
In
What was
Toronto.
it? Did they beat? Did they release the details? Did
I
they
don't
beat him
know.
up
I don't
or?
know exactly,
Yeah.
but it was something like that. But that was a story. Extremely sad.
Yes.
You know, the family came out and said, yeah, he was just bad, like down on his luck.
Yeah.
Didn't deserve stuff like that. And then these group of girls, like these teenage girls, literally like killed this man.
Yeah.
You know. So what came out in the story as of recently was what Carlos happened to post is that one of the girls that got sentenced during the sort of trialing, all that kind of stuff. Pretty much, she came out and was trying to get her sentence reduced because they kept asking her to get strip search
Yeah.
during the arrest.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like a crazy.
You believe
like,
that?
story.
What?
Like, just,
what kind of argument is that to get like? First of all, she got manslaughter, so it's not even a murder charge. So she's not serving life. So she will get out eventually.
Very strange. Mm-hmm.
Secondly, to argue that to get released from is insane. That clearly show like you have to see that clearly shows that this girl feels no remorse for what she did.
Like,
there's no way. It's disgusting.
Yeah, crazy.
It's like, come on. Like sure, there's always a phrase that kids do stupid things all the time, teenage. But I'm pretty sure kids know the difference between murder and assaulting people versus freaking setting off firecrackers in the goddamn mall.
Literally just having some drinks with your friends, go outside. Like, Carlos and I, maybe not so much Carlos, but when I was in high school, I definitely was drinking here and there and like hanging out and not doing anything crazy. There was never any time that we wanted to go kill a
not
homeless
once,
dude.
yeah. Not once did anyone suggest, hey, let's go kill a homeless person.
Wanted to like,
you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, crazy.
But yeah, no, and they don't know each other. Their first interaction with each other in person, they kill a guy.
Yeah, crazy, man.
Oh my god!
Like I get like self-defense and all that kind of stuff, but the trial ended up proving that it was like a swarming or like they did it more on their end than he was trying to provoke it. Like if anything, he was trying to defend himself, from my understanding. I mean, I could have that wrong, but just a tragic situation. But this story comes out after the fact. And it just gets stranger and stranger from that point. So I don't know what's going to happen from this. We'll try to keep everyone updated, but pretty much she's trying to get her sentence reduced because they were saying that the police was like forcing her to strip search. Which, if that is true, that is fucked up.
Yes.
Like, no one should really have to do that by any means, unless it's like in the thing of safety. Maybe they're like, oh, maybe she has some stuff on her, like a knife or whatever like that. No one ever really should be degraded to that sense, but it is sort of a weird situation.
I mean, I get people sneaking in stuff like that, so I get it's kind of a rule, but yeah, it's an odd thing to deal with, but I don't know,
extremely odd. But yeah. So whatever happens, we'll try to keep everyone updated. But just a funny sort of not funny, but news article that came out recently that we wanted to talk about.
Strange.
Very odd,
strange, funny. But yeah, you go to CNE yesterday?
I did.
How was it?
I went to the CNE. How did you know?
You told me last week and said, hey, me and our business director are going to the CNE.
Yes. It was nice.
Yeah. It was just you two?
Yeah. So we went. Extremely expensive now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'll talk about the experience. Like, we got there. It was $13 after 5, and then we were talking, me and the business director, and the marketing director. We were like, man, remember when it used to be like $1.50 to get in after a certain amount of time, and then like kids after like under a certain age were free?
Yeah.
I don't know if they still do that or not, but $13 is still a lot of money. I remember it used to be $13 for the full price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
but
to
whatever.
Get on the rides and
first thing, it was really efficient getting in. We paid through like a ATM thing. They don't have like the ticket things anymore.
Oh no!
Unless you want to, you can go. There's a couple of stands.
So it begins. The robots are taking our jobs.
Literally like an AI thing that you just tap.
Here it is, folks.
Yeah, it just says how many tickets you want.
Pay attention.
And that's it. And then you're there.
Skynet is coming, folks. You'll see. And it starts with Elon Musk. He is going to create robots to take our jobs.
It was funny because the guy checked my bag because I had like my satchel on me.
Yeah.
And he's like, can I look at your bag? So I'm like, yeah. So I open up the very first zipper. He's like, all right, you're good, man. And I looked at him. I'm like, did you even look? Could have brought anything in there.
But you had to bring your at the top because
just in case.
It pops off.
Just in case.
You have to rep the set, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, we got in. It took us about it was crazy because it was actually really busy on the Wednesday. Took us about like maybe
I heard
an
it's been
hour.
dead as of late. It was actually busy.
It has been dead, but I guess because it's the last weekend of the summer and it ends on Labor Day. So for everyone who's listening to this before Labor Day, go check out the CNE if you possibly can.
Last day is Monday.
Last day is Monday. So it was extremely busy. Everything that you can sort of remember it as a kid when you went as a kid, it's still there. All the different games and all that kind of stuff.
The crackheads.
There's definitely some odd
There
odd
it
individuals
is.
there.
That's my memory.
But it's more expensive to get in now. So you think it weeds out those people? There's a couple of them, but I don't think that there's as many because it's not free to get in.
I mean, like, come on, I ain't like. Look, yeah. I enjoy crack like the other person, but I'm paying $13 to go sit there and like do crack in the.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Food wise, we went through the food court, which is really nice, like the international.
Still
food
massive,
court. Still huge, tons of different things. It's funny because like everyone's lining up for a bunch of crazy stuff, but then like there's like Subway there, like Manchu Walk.
Yeah, that's I've never understood. I never understood.
Swiss Chalet was there.
I mean, I get why it's a pretty big food court. You should have the food, but why all these like well-known names? Why not just like the regular, your mom and pop shops?
Like let them have their space.
You know what I mean?
This
is their moment to really represent or promote their stuff. Be like, hey, look, if you like us, we're right by so and so, right down on thing. Come through. That's what the purpose for it is. That's my feeling.
No, 100%.
Yeah. So I never understood why restaurants like that ever. Did you recognize anybody? Or you run into familiar faces?
No, not at all.
Thank God.
Well, it was funny because I was telling our marketing director one of our stories that when Carlson and I went to the CNE one year when we were younger.
Yeah.
Our high school, or not, our
elementary teacher.
Elementary music teacher.
Yeah.
Was working at the CNE.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell? What the?
So,
I was like, yo, that's so and so. I'm like, no way.
Didn't have one of those situations there that night.
Good.
But food wise, tons of different cool options. Our marketing director ended up getting this like thing where it's like poutine dumplings, which is pretty cool. So they took like pork dumplings, and then they put like cheese and like a gravy kind of sauce on it. It was actually really good with like green onions. I got a beef brisket sandwich from this place called Black Camel. It was pretty good. We also got like the one like I wanted to try the birria taco ball. I think I talked about it in the last episode, but it's pretty much just like a birria taco if you like birria tacos, and they put it into like almost like a mozzarella ball, which is really good. That ball itself was maybe like half your fist. So if you make a fist, it's maybe like half of it, unless you're like Shaq. It's probably like 1/3. But that thing $20.
Damn,
crazy. The sandwich I got $24.
Damn.
The poutine dumplings thing that our marketing director got. It was like $18.
Damn.
So right then and there, already like freaking $60, $70 just on like eating.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was crazy expensive. Everything. Like absolutely everything. Slices of pizza were like freaking $7. There was this one stand that was selling water for $5, like it was a club.
Ridiculous.
I'm like, man, what the hell's going on here?
I'll tell you what's
absolutely
going on.
Madness.
Goddamn. It's a goddamn liberal massacre is what's going on over here. And you know what else? I'm glad I wasn't there the day Mr. Prime Minister wasn't behind, what is it, Tiny Tom's? Because I would have had my fair share. I would have been like, hey, it's getting expensive out here, bro. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm sure some people gave him some shit for it.
I imagine. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's like that. It's not the place to like, show your face around here, man. Like we're nearing elections. You need to like hide.
But overall, the CNE is a lot of fun. You get to see a lot of people come out.
Yeah. Did you take on any rides?
We didn't take any rides, unfortunately. All the basic stuff that you remember is still there, like all the mirror, like
all the mirror houses,
all that kind of stuff. Yeah. The Ferris wheels. There was 2 Ferris wheels this time. I don't remember them being 2. There's 2 of them. Yeah, man, it was like the good generic CNE experience. What we went for was more of the like international room and like the arts and crafts room. I had 1 beer. Bought a beer, $15.
Damn.
Yeah. 1 beer. And it wasn't even like a big beer. It was like a regular
like a juice
cup.
Box of beer.
Yeah, literally.
Crazy.
Literally $15.
Wow.
Crazy. So like you could already tell it was an expensive day. You know what? I was like, whatever. We're already here. We're only gonna go
That
once.
is
I haven't been to the
nonsense.
CNE in years either.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, we might as well enjoy it. Like, fuck it. It's part of it's part of the
Right.
day.
Right.
But that $15 beer, I don't know if it was worth it or not. But whatever.
$15.
So we go into the international like area. So for
No, we
those who
gotta
don't
go.
know,
I'm sorry, we gotta go back to this $15 thing. If that guy,
15.
if that beer or bartender just like that'll be $15, I would have been like, okay. I would have unzipped my pants, and then he'd be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing?" I'm sorry. I mean, if I'm paying $15, I mean, you got it. You
Yeah,
have to,
yeah.
perform
Some sucky.
like right, like
Yeah.
that is the deal. No,
So the beer that I bought, I've actually tried it before. It's like a literally a $3 or $4 beer in the
is
LCBO if
it?
you go
Oh,
buy
so
it.
they sell. Oh, they do
Yeah, they
sell
sell
it.
in the
Oh, okay.
LCBO. Yeah,
It's not.
so
Is it like
it's like it was like a craft brewery, Muskoka Brewery,
Oh, it's Canadian.
a Canadian beer. Yeah, but
Oh, cool.
$15, man,
No, it's
crazy,
redonkulous.
like absolutely wild.
That's mental. Yeah,
Um,
listen, folks, I understand that
I don't
like
know.
you want to enjoy the CNE, but folks, you got to stop making stuff expensive. All right, there's only so much. Like
Crazy.
people are having a tough time finding jobs. You know what I'm saying? Salaries ain't all that great. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, the amount of money that was like just moving around in that like space yesterday, there was thousands and thousands of dollars being made from like each business and all that kind of stuff.
Oh my god.
Crazy experience. Like
Uh,
it was cool to see, obviously, because I'm from Toronto, and we love to see it. It's a
Sure,
nostalgic thing for us.
absolutely.
Like the CNE is part of Toronto. Like if you don't know about the CNE and you're from Toronto, that's just weird.
It's odd.
You know what I mean? So it was a good time. We went to the international space. So I don't know if people are into this, but there's like a specific building where they let you have like they host all these little like it's almost like a flea market, and people kind of do their own thing.
Yeah,
They sell like
yeah.
brooms, all that kind of stuff. So we're rolling through there. But this year they open it up to Intel. So Intel, for those who don't know Intel, they're a huge chip maker in America, like computer chips.
Yep.
And they took up half the whole space with
Crazy.
like gaming computers, like letting people land, which is pretty cool. I liked it, but it really took away from like the old school CNE experience because like there used to be rows upon rows.
Oh,
You could
yes.
spend the whole day literally just going through one building
Absolutely.
of like looking at different
That
brooms,
just
or
going through
buying
there
knives,
alone is just an experience.
clothes. They'd
Yeah.
have stuff from like Cambodia. Like we went to a Filipino little market thing that these people had that they were brought all these stuff from the Philippines. Like, but half of it got taken up by Intel, so it was really shut down to only half of an experience of that, which is really sad. I found that a lot of places, like a lot of the like smaller electronic phone case places, they all had the same stuff. Like I got to that kind of point where it's like everyone's just kind of selling a lot of the same stuff. There was definitely some cultures and like some people there that had some really unique stuff, but nothing crazy. There was
Well-
like 6 or 7 stands that were selling like Funko Pops, like those little character
Yeah,
things. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it wasn't the same experience as you had or what you thought it was being. So then me and the marketer were having a conversation. We're like, man, remember when this used to be a lot of fun as a kid?
Yeah.
And I think maybe it's just because we're older now, it's a lot different. So I don't
You know
know.
what? No, it's not. And you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add the CNE to some people's kids. I'm gonna add to the CNE. I am going to add the Canadian National Exhibition to some people's kids. Here's the deal. So from what I gather, Intel gathered half of that building.
Yep.
And mind you, they probably had to pay to set up everything.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
they made a good chunk of money from that.
Definitely.
They're raising their prices.
Yep.
For food and all that nonsense.
Definitely.
They're probably charging these people out the ass.
Definitely.
So see, I'm pretty sure they made a good chunk of money.
Oh yes. Definitely.
Aside from the customers paying all their shit. So, CNE, not only am I going to add you to some people's kids, I'm going to call you. You're the crack whore of Canada. All right, you sold your goddamn body for all this money,
Oh my god.
and you want all more and more and more. You keep asking for more, and what do you do with it? Not a damn
Crazy.
thing.
Crazy.
Not a damn thing. You just sit there. You sit there being the CNE, lighting up whatever, and why? What's the deal? What's the deal? What happened? What happened? You know what? I want to call out the head and the owner of the president of the prime minister. I
Wow.
assume I don't know what the leader is of the CEO of the Canadian National Exhibition. We need to have a conversation and figure out what's going on here.
Definitely.
All right, because these prices are insane. Not $15 for beer, $24 for a sandwich.
Like a club. They literally thought it was a club. Club prices.
Nonsense.
$5
Nonsense.
water bottles.
Ha!
Club prices.
So you know what? I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm in a mood where I'm gonna call you out, and then you know what? It's gonna get to the point where you know what, you can try and cancel me, but I ain't never cancel, baby. I'm gonna stay here forever. Carlos is forever. Meanwhile, next week we get their sponsor, and then. But it's
Everyone
fine.
go to the C&E next year.
The C&E is gonna be a great
Let's
time.
go to the X.
Woo, woo, woo. But either or, yeah, C&E, you're on some people's kids. Shame on you.
Yeah.
All these
definitely.
all these
Well
price
deserved.
gouging.
Yeah, well
That's
deserved.
gross.
Definitely. Yeah.
And then you're taking away people's jobs, so you're saving money because even the ticket holder thing is not even a thing anymore.
There was one of the craziest things that I saw that day was like just like roasted corn. So like roasted corn. Like how much would you reasonably be willing to pay for roasted, like barbecued on the grill corn?
Just regular corn. No
Regular corn,
special.
Maybe a little bit of butter on it.
Okay.
That's it. How much would you be willing to pay?
Like $2, $3.
$2. You know how much it was? $12.
You
I
see-
went.
Hold on.
Because I was like, yo, I want some corn.
What the?
I didn't pay the $12.
Yeah.
I did not do that. I would pay a $15 beer because I've done that many times in my life.
But
I would not pay a $12.
No, you
corn
wouldn't. Who would?
or something like
That's
that.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it was wild.
The whole cooking the damn
Wow.
thing doesn't even cost you $12.
Corn you can go to like Metro
Yeah.
and buy for like 99 cents
Yeah.
each or something like that.
And then get you a fire, you're set.
Crazy.
Shame. For shame. The X. You guys used to stand for something, bringing joy and entertainment to the Canadians. All right?
They sold out, man.
You sold out.
They sold
And
out.
not just tickets, and not tickets. You sold your soul. Shame on you. Remember
So-
the days where you would do they even have artists performing at that place?
They did. So they had this one good band. Their band was really good. I'm surprised they were that good. And then they had a country music area, which I had no idea.
Never
about.
mind, Brennan. Never mind. Anyways, never mind.
yeah, that
never
was
mind. Never mind.
And then the last thing we did was we went to a arts and crafts sort of area as well, where they had like a bunch of people doing like Toronto-based stuff. I got some pepperoni sticks, which is what I was looking for.
How much was that?
I got 2 big packs for $20, so that was pretty good. So usually if you buy like pepperoni sticks nowadays, you go to the grocery store and buy pepperoni sticks. It's literally like one pack is like $13-$14. So I got 2 packs for $20.
Some
Still kind of pricey,
some
but
people's kids.
it was all right. And then it was funny because there was like this Jamaican lady selling hot sauce, and like sitting by herself, no one's coming to her stand, nothing like that. And then I looked at her, I'm like, I'm not gonna come back. I'm not gonna get anything right now, but I will be back. And she's like, okay, I'll see you later then. Okay. I don't think she thought I was coming back. So we walked around the whole thing, came back after an hour, and she goes, hey, you actually came back. I'm like, I did.
Yes.
I told you I would.
Yes, I would. I am
So
a
then-
man of my word.
She had this fantastic hot sauce, made of like habaneros. Like it would be amazing on like any sort of like Caribbean food.
Or corn.
Corn. Guess how much the hot sauce bottle was? Because I bought one. $15.
Oh my god! You know what?
$15 hot
No,
sauce.
no. And you
God.
know what?
I bought it.
You know what? You had a nice little wholesome moment, man.
But this
it's like,
Jamaican
hey, I
lady-
came back.
this
I
Jamaican
came
lady-
back, and yeah. So how much for a bottle? 15. Man, fuck you. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't need this shit. $15.
Oh,
Then I would have unzipped my pants.
man.
Like, all right. So when are you gonna blow me? You're gonna blow because I mean, $15 for a bottle. Like,
Oh
how big
my
is the bottle
God.
roughly?
It's like a regular hot sauce. It's like 200 milliliters. It's not-
Okay, so then I'll
it's
just be like, all right.
regular.
So
Like if you
'cause
think about
that's
like
that's like a can of pop.
yeah, kind of. If you like, I don't know. I don't know what to compare it to. There's not much like I don't know, like a
Yeah, no, because I'd just be like, okay, so you're gonna blow me for $15 for a bottle like this. You
Bottle
have
hot
to blow
sauce.
me, no?
So
That's
everyone
what we're
knows me.
doing.
I love hot sauce, but it was
Not worth that much.
I
And it's always a price that ruins a wholesome moment like that.
don't know.
Oh,
You came back. I'm like, I
okay.
did.
Yes, I
Told you
did. Now,
would.
how much is the bottle?
Yeah.
$15. Bye. 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 Enjoy
It was
your
good
day.
hot sauce though.
Mm,
So
whatever. Anywho, we'll be right back. We actually will be right back. We actually have a commercial and well, I mean a break, but we'll be back because we do that now.
that's what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
checks out. So we're back.
we back and we back
We're
and
back. So
we back.
Carlos has a video that I don't believe I've seen as of yet. Give me a little bit of an explanation of exactly what this video is.
No.
And why we're watching it. Oh, okay, that's fine.
So it's a body cam video. I'm a big fan of body cam videos. This one is
Cam body
okay.
videos.
No, not
Cam
that.
Newton.
No.
Cam Newton videos.
Well, I mean,
of his body.
oh, jeez.
Not me.
Well, I think we can dive into that at a later time. But yeah, I always enjoy a good body cam video from time to time. It's weird because I'm just like in my head, I'm like, did we watch this on the show? And I'm kind of concerned that we did. So if we did, well, even but if we did, I apologize in advance. But I actually no. This is an all-time body cam video for me. I enjoy this video very much.
Okay.
It's I wouldn't say it's wild, but at the same time, it's like it's a really big like whoa, what is happening here?
Okay.
So I enjoyed it,
and it's a 14-minute video.
14 minutes.
So like, should we watch the whole thing?
I mean, we can skip through some parts, but I think the beginning part is the good chunk of it.
Okay.
That's a good chunk, and then everything else is kind of whatever after that. But the beginning is the good part.
Okay, you take the reins.
All right, here it is, folks.
19.
Why you shouldn't call your 911 to scare your boyfriend. And this is also a message to all you ladies out there that feel the need to call your 911 on your boyfriends when all they're doing is just trying to love you. Unless it's like domestic violence, and you definitely should.
Definitely call.
You absolutely should call 911 and get out of there. But
No
other
joke.
than that, if they're just trying to love you.
And where is this? Do you know?
I don't recall. I think
March
they might
19,
say
2023.
just last year.
This is last year.
Just
That's
last year.
crazy.
Yeah. So great video. Great video.
All right.
One of my all-time favorites. But here we go.
2023 in Marshfield, Wisconsin. A distressing
Wisconsin.
911 call was received from a female urgently requesting an officer's assistance, but refusing to provide further information. The call was accompanied by the sounds of a male shouting in the background. In response, officers were promptly dispatched to the location traced through the ping of the female's cell phone.
Interesting.
A little apartment complex here in Wisconsin.
Yep. Nothing too crazy as of yet.
Nothing so far so good.
Apartment 1.
But maybe quiet may not be good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
we a dead person.
Yeah, that's why we gotta investigate. So we're knocking.
Police
on the door.
department, open the door. Police department.
On a side note, we need, instead of police arrive for these body cam videos, we need like a narrator or something to just like a real life narrator just to document as to what's going on.
If the police department actually hired someone to narrate these videos and then sell them, with a little bit more,
I think they'll make it'll be money. Everyone's like fund the police, make money, help add more stuff, more security, it'll be good.
Like, remember back in like the 90s, and then like all those like funny home video shows, cops, all that kind of stuff. You throw some narration on like real life, that stuff sells.
Absolutely. Look at the Discovery Channel, for instance. It just, when you narrate real life, it works.
Like, we were watching this like clip earlier, Carlos and I, where it was like, you want to know a money hack? Be a farmer.
That's right.
You grow corn, it comes out of the ground, and you
sell the corn. It's that simple.
These guys are like, you videotape what's going on outside,
money.
You make money off of it. Crazy.
It's not even a life hack. It's just so obvious. What are we doing?
I get it. I hate it.
We should go to freaking concerts and just like video record the wildness that happens. I'm telling you.
And then throw it on YouTube.
And that's it.
Narrate it.
And then
you got yourself a $1 million episode.
But just don't be under the influence while you record.
Yeah,
because
definitely not.
Last thing you want to do is just be like,
definitely not.
That's all. All right, let's continue on with this video. It's okay.
Hello?
Hey, this is Officer Clutch, the Marshall Police Department calling you.
The officer is calling
What's
the
going-
lady that
well,
called the
we got a
cops.
call from this number stating, okay, well, what apartment are you guys in? Well, we're trying to, we just want to make sure everything's okay.
A lot of
alright?
cops
So
for
we just got to
this.
check on everyone.
It was concerning.
Okay.
Wisconsin.
Hmm.
Well, how would you know we're knocking on the door?
We're not leaving. Come to the door. Open the door.
Jesus, man. Such a bad look.
I have to go to work. No.
I have to go to work.
I'm not willing to be late for work.
Okay, what's going on?
I have to. Nothing. Nothing. I have to go to work. I don't even know why you guys are here. Get away from me, please. You're making me feel. I want the chief of police here.
Yeah.
Whoever the supervisor is, I want here.
Okay, he's coming.
Oh,
Okay,
you know what?
have
I
to
got
go
a
to work. I don't have
story
time for this, sir.
Uh-oh.
I have to
for
go
the
to work.
CNE after the fact. So we'll tell them
Okay.
when we get back.
We'll continue. Okay.
So you called it.
No, I
That
didn't.
reminded
I
me
don't
of
know
it.
who called you. I did call you.
What's your phone number? We'll start with that.
603-85. I'm from New Hampshire. Well, I'm from Massachusetts originally.
Okay, so who's in the apartment with you?
Me?
Okay, who else?
Me?
Okay.
This lady's nuts.
Just a little context now. The lady.
Bless you.
Thank you. This lady is now denying that she called the cops.
Interesting.
She's saying that she never called, and everyone needs to leave.
Wow.
All right. And look at homeboy. This time
he's laughing.
he's laughing,
I have to
but
get
look what
ready,
he's
sir.
about to pull. He has
I
a
have to go
smirk
to
on his
work.
We
face.
got her.
I have to go to work.
We got a
She
call.
answers.
Hi.
Oh,
Okay, so that's the number that called
I actually
911.
have two
Yeah.
different numbers on my
That's the
phone.
number that called
Two
911.
different
Oh,
numbers
you're right,
is
it
what
was.
she said.
You still have phones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have the number in your phone.
Yeah.
I have to go to work, y'all. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I have to go to work. I'm not talking to you. I'm not speaking to you. I have to go to work.
Yeah.
Who else was inside?
This lady's
I have
nuts.
to go to work. You guys are gonna cause me to lose my job. Please let me go to work. There's no one inside. Please let me go home. Please, I have to go to work. I have to go to
Wow.
work, sir.
The fuck are you doing?
Oh my God, stop!
Get the fuck away from her!
Get the fuck away from her.
Get the fuck away from her!
By the way,
Look, they pull all the tasers
yeah,
out.
you know,
Literally about to shoot this dude.
folks. I think it's kind of common sense to know that if the police are outside your door and you can overhear it, don't go out and
Yeah,
freaking.
no.
That
is
is
a sure way to get shot.
Yeah, if you and you have, if you only have your fist to try to step up to police who have literal weapons that would kill you, stand down. All right, stand down on that part.
Yeah.
And also, I'm not sure if y'all saw the tattoos on this lady. Let me see if I can maybe pause it at the right time. There. Legit one of the most horrendous tattoos I've ever seen in my entire life. Absolutely disgusting.
That is, a little bit
That
odd.
is horrible placement, horrible art, just terrible. What does that even mean?
I don't know.
I need to talk to the business director and double check what her take is on this, because that is legit one of the most god awful tattoos I've ever seen. I don't know if it. Well, I can't say it looks nice because the placement of it is just horrendous.
God.
That's my.
Get the fuck away from her! Get on the
There it is.
Get on the ground!
Oh! I did not expect that.
Tase.
I did not expect that. That's
Tase.
wild.
Tase. And they cuff him.
Your girlfriend is nuts.
Yeah, she's a lunatic. Mother of his child.
Mother. Oh, they have children.
They have children.
Oh my god, even worse.
Yeah. And I believe that's a Pokemon on her arm or a Neopet. They are Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the other.
Cinder.
Shit.
Cinder?
What's the
Something?
fire one? Oh my god.
Something like that. It was a later version.
Yes.
Not our generation.
That's it's the one after. Yeah. Oh, that's yeah. So yeah, she's a Pokemon fan.
So this lady is nuts.
Well, I mean, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. She is a Pokemon fan, so I mean, she has some form of
Hey,
good.
we're all
she
Pokemon
has,
fans
you
to
know,
a
she has
point.
some form of good taste.
Okay.
You
I'll
know,
give her that. I'll give her that.
I mean, her tattoo taste needs some work, but you know, I didn't even notice that when I seen it. That she was,
do anything. I thought you guys were hurting my wife.
Wow, he's tased and he's still talking.
yeah, he made it. But you're not that tough then if you have to go on the floor and cry and shit.
Calm down.
I can't breathe.
I'd be crying too.
You're gonna go out?
Cops are here.
Yeah, but I mean, don't act all tough and shit if you're not about that life, cuzzo.
Oh my god! I can't believe this.
I can't believe this.
How could it be? How could this be? How could this happen?
I love that wine.
No,
That
you
wine's
are
so funny.
you are yelling.
You!
Fuck you.
Arguing in the police car is full. I didn't hit her.
Oh my god, I feel so
Brandon,
bad
your
for
first
this
name,
dude.
right?
Yes,
Brandon, all we had to do was talk
All he
about
wanted
that,
to do was
right?
protect his
That's
girl,
all
you
we
know.
wanted to do when we came here. Can we sit?
See, now they're nice about it.
Taser out of my leg.
That's
Yeah, we want to
tough,
sit
man.
down
Yeah.
close so you're not laying.
Well, that's
okay?
basically
Guys,
the
I
gist
didn't
of the
do anything
video.
wrong.
It's just her more
Yeah.
screaming from her, and
Oh my
they're in
god, that is
cuffs.
nuts.
But I got a second one for you.
On
For
September
you.
25th, 2020.
So this
So another
incident,
Cam Newton body
another
cam video.
cam video. Same area,
Same area.
same state, same city, same
So
state.
we're never going to Wisconsin. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
and well, we can avoid specific people when we were down when they were
Okay,
out there.
got it.
A few months after the incident from the last video. So basically, it was an Uber driver who crashed, rear-ended a person in front of them,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, she had a delivery and was freaked out when she rear-ended. But we'll let the folks at home see this. Take a
23
look.
in Marshfield, Wisconsin. Officers responded to a minor traffic crash involving
And let's
a
see if you can notice
flabbergasted
anything
female.
specific about the video.
Right. Rainy.
It's raining
Got a
in
Honda
Wisconsin.
Civic. Trends Hair Studio.
Why are you? Get away from me!
Who's involved in the accident?
From what I gathered is her. She rear-ended him because he was sitting at a light that was green, and then I'm trying to talk to and just calm her down, and she's like,
He's trying to calm her down.
You can't leave yet. Don't leave.
I'm in the middle of the corner! I have food in my car!
You notice anything?
You need to calm
I have food in my car!
It's the same girl.
No way.
It's the same girl from the last
No
video.
way.
And the cop in the back was the same
The
dude.
same dude? What the hell, man? How small is Wisconsin?
So you can see the
Holy
look on his
crap.
face. He looks so defeated. He's like, oh,
he's like, oh my
shit,
God, this is what
not
we're-
her again.
This is what we're producing
Yeah.
in Wisconsin.
This
Wisconsin,
is
we need to
Stand
do
away
better.
here.
Something's in the waters of this Wisconsin.
Babe, you need to get here! You need to get here!
The same boyfriend. The same boyfriend.
Kayla, what
Get
happened?
here now! These cops are pissing me the f*** off!
Kayla, you're not going anywhere.
Oh
You're not going
my
anywhere.
God, man. How do these people?
No!
How do these people
Yeah.
exist?
Kayla,
It's
you're gonna
well,
need
you
to
know,
take-
I'll tell you what.
You're gonna-
How do they
Why are you-
exist?
Well, they've been through. She's been through. She's a Pokemon fan, and there was some pretty traumatic moments in Pokemon. You know, there was that moment where
God.
you remember that moment where Ash got trapped in the cave with all them Pokemon, and he
Dude.
thought that he was gonna die. So she's been through some rough shit emotionally as a child. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
And it grows up
God,
with you.
Wow.
What? Listen. Okay, she's just trying to make ends meet. All right, you can't.
You're right, man.
Right?
You're 100%
In the
right.
last video, she was just trying to go to work. And then the goddamn federales had to get up in there and be like, hey, no, you called the cop. Hey, I want to go to work.
Yeah.
I don't care. Why'd you call the cop? Bro, let me go to work. And then they arrest her. She just can't catch a break.
Yeah.
That's
She's
all.
trying to deliver food.
That's right.
Makes an
Because she lost her job from the other job. But I will say, for the record, I was reading the comments in this last video. So there was a woman in the comments that says she lives in the same town as her. She was saying that her mom worked with this lady,
Oh
and
my
she
God.
worked at the diner for maybe 2 days. She said she got fired because she was flirting a lot with the dudes.
No.
And at one point during service, she sat on a guy's lap.
Wow. This lady is crossing boundaries.
No, she's not.
Running away.
She's got to flirt for a good tip. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Even though she's in a committed relationship and has a mother.
There's an accident. Why are you yelling? Why are you
So did
freaking
they
out?
permanently she ran into him?
It was like very evident. See, same lady.
That is
Okay, well, you're not going
crazy.
anywhere.
I'm not going
Chris,
anywhere!
get over here.
I'm not going anywhere.
Well, you keep running around. Sit
Stop
down.
running around.
Yeah,
Get
stop
here now.
freaking
These
out.
cops are.
This is a
they're
simple
pinning me to
fender
a corner.
bender, literally,
we're
folks.
trying
I just want to
together.
say, like, nothing severe. No one was hurt. It was very.
Her car probably got hurt more than his.
Yeah, it's like a truck. It's like it's an F-150.
Crazy.
So like literally, she just has to go through insurance. Her premiums might be affected a little bit. And literally, all's done. The cops didn't even need to be involved. It was just a
Absolutely
simple
nuts.
fender bender.
Absolutely
So
nuts.
yeah, it just goes to show you folks that
Wow. Just wow.
you know what? You know what? You know what I think?
I'm gonna put the Wisconsin PD
Yeah,
on.
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put every single person in Wisconsin on some people's kids because there's something in the waters there. No, I'm gonna put this lady obviously on some people's
Information
kids
so we
'cause
can
there's
get you out of here.
overreactions all left and right.
Okay?
My car is.
See, even
Kayla.
the dude is like so fed up. He's like,
Are you saying it's gonna start?
see, literally, you can even see on the truck. There's literally no damage.
I'm
Not getting
Then
the
can you start it? No, please. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Stop
Please
yelling.
get here, please. The cops are trying to arrest me.
Kayla.
And he also
He's
was,
like,
he also was at the other place too. Oh,
oh my god, man.
Kayla, you can't.
you gotta give it to these guys. They're like so patient.
Man.
Kayla.
Get here now, please.
Man, I know when they played this back at the office, they were losing their shit, dying
Get here
laughing.
now.
This could be solved very
Fuck off.
Wisconsin, we need to do better.
We need to do better.
I didn't do
To be
it.
fair,
we need
I-
to give education
To be
funding.
fair, I reacted the same way when the Patriots beat the Falcons back in that Super Bowl a few years back.
God.
So it's fine. You know what? Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. We don't know what she's going through. Times may be hard. Times may be hard.
Oh my god.
Anyways, folks, we'll be right back with our regular programming after this. So thanks
We'll be
for that segment, and thanks for joining us for that segment.
Hope you enjoyed it.
And hope you
And
and
we
we are back. Did you just sing a Kendrick Lamar
We
song?
gonna be all right. Is that a Kendrick song?
It
I always just
is.
hear it because I actually didn't know that was a Kendrick song. I'll be honest.
You see an E of a guy.
C&E done changed me.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so one last thing about the C&E.
Mm.
And I swear to
You
God,
mentioned that
I
this.
swear I should have videotaped this because this was a World Star moment.
Okay.
And for those Gen Z kids that don't know what World Star is, 'cause
Yeah.
I don't know how popular it is.
I guess
anymore.
they use 6 Buzz now.
6 Buzz. So
yeah.
they probably say 6 Buzz.
Yeah.
So I was walking in the international room,
Right.
And me and the marketing director, I think we're just walking towards one way because we're like, okay, we might as well just go through here. And there's these two security guards yelling at this dude that's sitting on a bench. He's just kind of like chilling or whatever like that. And they start going at it. They're like, what are you doing here? And he's like, stop following me.
Uh-oh.
And the security guard's like, well, I'm just trying to make sure that you're not doing anything that you're not supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, you're harassing me. Regular looking dude too. Like he's a little bit like, whatever. But regular looking dude. He's like, you're harassing me. He's like, get away from me. He's like, do you want me to start yelling? He's already yelling.
Yes. So.
And then the security guards literally the security guards get on their phone and they start walking away, right? And this is the funniest part. So he literally is like, those two men over there, they're harassing me. Everybody look at them. Those two guys. And he's like describing what they're wearing and stuff like that.
Oh, shit.
He's like, these two guys try to touch my...
Hey, yo.
That's what he said. I started bursting out laughing. Like nobody else is saying anything. I'm like dying. And then our marketing director's like, what are you laughing at? Like, you not even hear this dude.
You're not hearing this shit.
These little kids around. This guy's yelling out the D word. I'm like, this shit's so funny.
Oh,
like, how
my
can you not
God.
laugh and like poke fun?
Oh,
at this
no,
kind of
that's
stuff?
insane.
Yeah, I was having this fucking.
Oh,
time
my
of
God. I want to burst out
I
laughing
swear,
also.
I wish I got it videotaped. It was
Oh,
absolutely.
you should have got that video.
Because literally the security guards are literally just be like, yo, man, like, are you okay?
Just
or
like-
like, I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're following him.
Yeah.
But like, he was
White
like, these
dude?
guys, yeah, white guy.
Yeah.
He's like, these guys are going to touch my dick, like harassing me. Everybody look at them. He's wearing this. And then we're walking the same way as the security
Oh
guard.
my
So I'm literally
God.
laughing behind the security guards. The security guards can't do anything, right?
Holy
But yeah, it was
shit.
such like a crazy moment yesterday at the CNE.
Oh my God.
Super
That's
funny, though.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
don't
should have recorded
Yeah, I know.
that.
That would've been hilarious.
Damn, that would have been funny.
These guys trying to touch my
these guys trying to man. It's like it goes to show you.
Yeah.
Yo, man, there I was at the CNE, and then this motherfucker trying to touch my dick. I'm like, yo, what the
Yeah.
There he is right there. He trying to touch my penis. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
I was at the CNE.
You know what I
Quit
mean?
pulling my dick.
Yeah, man, quit pulling my dick. I was like, what?
Absolute madness.
Oh my
Absolute
God.
madness.
It's like, why
Nobody
was
else is laughing. I'm dying of laughter. I'm like, yo, did you hear that? Yeah. I'm like, oh
That is
my God, man.
insane.
Yeah, crazy. So
Oh,
the security
that's
guys at
funny.
CNE, either they're trying to touch people's dicks or
But other than that, still a great time to
other
see
than that,
it.
it's still a great time.
Still a great
Yeah,
time.
I paid a lot of money, but it is what
Just
it is.
don't look suspicious.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I love how he has to point them out. They're
Yeah.
wearing this.
Yeah.
he has
Because
an
harassing me.
athletic build, kind
Yeah.
of cute,
Yeah.
but still.
Yeah. Wonderful calves.
You know what I mean?
You know, looking good with that walk. He's got good
You
posture.
know what I mean? That smile could freaking light up a room, but he
Yeah.
tried to touch my.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
man.
He literally yelled that. He's like, "These guys are trying to touch my dick." Nuts, man.
Oh my God! It
shocked.
reminds me of that video
Literally
of
shocked.
Do you remember of that dude that lost it at that restaurant that used to live nearby? It was a hamburger spot.
No.
Oh man, it was at where was this? It was Bathurst and Bloor, I think. And the dude walks in and he orders, and apparently he got the wrong order. He loses it.
Oh yes, yes.
I was watching it on Reddit just the other day, so that's why it reminded me of it.
That is bad.
He's like, "Oh, why'd you mess up my order? Why'd you do that? Yo, I didn't order that." And he walks into the kitchen. Literally walks into the kitchen. It's like, "Why'd you mess up my order? Stop disrespecting me!"
Crazy, man.
Like, who
Honestly,
has
some people in Toronto are absolutely
lunatics?
Wild. Absolutely wild. So, like, we were talking about Wisconsin in our commercial break.
Yeah.
Shout out to Wisconsin.
Shout out to the good folks of Wisconsin.
But it's like, hey, like, we need to do better. Some people in Toronto need to do better as well. So I'm not gonna say we don't have our faults out here. We definitely do, but yeah, hilarious.
Yeah.
Absolutely hilarious.
I got a wild story for you.
I'd love to hear it.
Are you familiar with the R&B legend Bobby Brown?
Yes, I am. Coke sniffing, Whitney Houston beating.
That's gonna play a part in the story. So yeah.
New Edition singing.
Yep.
Leather shorts wearing.
Yep.
Bobby Brown.
Yeah. The Bobby Brown. Yep. So there was a story that basically there is Bobby, living his everyday life, being Bobby Brown. Just
the wildness.
Wildness. It was a wild time for him. He was married to Whitney at this time. So he randomly is walking, enjoying his day, and a truck comes, stops right in front of him, and he gets
what kind of truck?
Like a van.
A van, okay.
Three dudes walk out. They kidnap him.
Wow.
Literally kidnap
nuts.
Bobby Brown.
Where is Bobby Brown walking?
He's on the street,
like in California.
Yeah, I think it's somewhere. I'm not sure. I believe it was in New York because the people that did it are from New York.
Wow,
and
that's wild.
So they kidnap him. So it's later revealed that the dude Bobby Brown was like $25,000 in debt because he bought $25,000 worth of drugs from this crew.
Wow,
and he never paid them.
That is nuts.
So they kidnapped the dude. And he calls his family, be like, "Yo, this dude owes us $25,000.
Yeah, we
need them. Like, we're gonna kill him if you don't get him. Yeah. Like, bro, and I'm pretty sure the dude's on the phone, like, yo, like, listen, I don't want to kill this guy. Like, every little step I take is one of my favorite jams. Like, bro,
loved it.
I love the song. Don't Be Cruel.
Love New Edition.
Like, bro, I was bumping Don't Be Cool before I picked this dude up. Like, bro, like. I'm like, I need the money or else I'm gonna have to kill this dude. So they're in their place. They're holding Bobby Brown, hostage. Hours pass. Bobby's shaking in the chair, probably singing some songs to stop by.
I would assume.
You
I would
know,
assume.
and then in comes Whitney Houston.
Whitney
Houston,
Whitney Houston,
the legend,
the
icon,
legendary,
herself, arguably the greatest singer of all time.
Whitney the Houston.
Yes, walks in by herself.
That is wild.
By herself,
That
walks into that building.
She's legendary.
No security.
That she is legendary.
Absolutely,
That's
arguably
nuts.
the greatest of all time.
That's nuts.
Walks in by herself. No security. No friends. No nothing. It's like, hey, you have my husband. They're like, yeah,
wife.
we want our money. Does she give $25K? No. She gives them $400K.
She gave them $400,000.
Yes.
For $25,000
cash.
Whole
cash. Cash.
Shit.
It's a cash.
That is crazy.
Cash.
How many times is that? That is 4 times 25. That's
Let's
100.
do the math.
And then
I'm not that intelligent.
4 times 25. That's 4.
We'll do 400,000 divided by 25K. That's 16 times.
16 times the amount of money. 16 times.
Yeah.
You can clearly see we're not mathematicians.
We're
just
not
by what happened a second ago.
Calculators, best invention ever.
That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But crazy.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yes. 16 times the amount.
So they took it.
And they took the money.
Let him go.
They walked him out. No autographs were asked for because it would have been awkward as shit.
Definitely.
And this incident,
we'll give you $100,000 for an autograph.
Yeah,
that's what these guys.
You take off $100,000, and we just want your autograph. A picture and your autograph. Yeah, and that make it quick.
Yeah.
But this incident never reported to the police.
Wild.
Never reported.
Where did
to
that
the
get
police.
Released? Where did this come out from?
So
you
the
weren't
story.
There.
I was not there. I can't confirm. So I believe it was a story that one of Bobby's like very close friends confirmed.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like a hard time for.
Yeah. She was probably like, man, was she doing drugs at this point? Like
it was like those were like peak, like
peak, like her,
her and Bobby,
okay, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So she was like, man, this is like upfront money.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're gonna get more from you. We're paying you up front.
Basically,
that's crazy. But she had that money to throw.
Oh yeah, man. She wasn't like she wasn't broke.
No,
she was
nothing
making
close.
money. Yeah, no.
Whitney's like, it was so crazy because me and our marketing director watched a movie with her yesterday, like a couple days ago. I forgot what movie it is.
Waiting to Exhale.
Yeah, Waiting to Exhale. Exactly.
Great movie.
We watched that movie, and then I remember being like, wow, like Whitney, literally so beautiful, like such a great voice.
Yes.
Like, what a talent. That doesn't come around everyone.
And she had a good acting. She did good.
Yeah, like she was in a lot of movies, and like it's so unfortunate what happened to her, man.
Yeah.
Like,
what a
legend. So rest in peace, Whitney. Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah,
that's really sad.
It's a wild story, no?
That's a crazy story.
Yeah,
and it adds to the sadness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like having to kind of like bail your junkie boyfriend out.
Yeah,
that like brought you down.
Yeah,
that's terrible. Absolutely.
Do you think marketing director would pay that to get you out?
No, I think she would probably change her name and
just move on.
Move on, yeah.
Just be like, hey, can you pass me the phone to Ryan? It's like, babe. I'm like, hey, look, listen,
I need 100K. I need 100K.
100K.
Babe.
She hung up. I think the phone disconnected. Can you call her again?
She pulled the line out.
I'm still here. Yeah. I was just quiet. I was just in shock. But I'm seeing other people.
I wouldn't blame her.
Damn.
I would not blame her.
Really?
That is crazy.
No, that's a lot of money.
But
at the same time, but it's love, you know? It's love.
That is true.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do for who you love, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Right?
That is crazy.
No, I'm just saying, if someone called me after you saying to release you, I'd be like, hey, bro. Yeah, man.
I can find another host.
You used the wrong lifeline on me, homie. You should have called his mom. You should have called your mom. Yeah, you used the wrong lifeline, homie.
You done fucked up.
Yeah.
This ain't how to be a millionaire.
Leave me on speaker, though. I'm trying to hear what goes on, though.
This ain't your chance to be a millionaire.
Damn, it's scary being kidnapped, though. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it goes to show you, folks, don't stay away from drugs, all right? Especially if you have money for drugs, especially that, stay away from it. Because then you go into debt.
Yes, definitely.
And then you have to deal with that shit.
I'm assuming they never found these people.
Well, no, because it was never reported to the police. So even if they
Crazy,
find them,
yeah.
they can't arrest them for it because it was never
Yeah.
reported.
I wonder during that time if it had to like crazy like Pablo Escobar kind of stuff going on.
Oh yeah,
Like,
are you kidding? Like, because it wasn't
like
there's
it
no
was like
internet,
yo,
man.
yeah, like it was farther than that. Like it was definitely like some sort of like, you know, Colombian mobsters that did this. You know what I mean? Like it's Bobby Brown.
Bobby.
Everybody loved Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Like back in the day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So like they're like, man, we don't want to kill this dude. Like it's Bobby Brown.
Yeah, just
We
like
just want
man,
the money.
yeah, it's probably like man,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to kill the dude that made every little step I take, man.
I would be starstruck if I did something like that and Whitney Houston walked in the room. I would be starstruck. I'd be
Right.
like, okay, we just want the 25 grand.
It's like,
We
yo,
don't want anything else.
Bobby, I ain't playing. I'm gonna need,
Yeah.
oh my god, it's
Oh
Whitney
my God,
Houston.
it's Whitney Houston. I would
Bro.
be starstruck. Starstruck.
Yeah, you know,
That's crazy.
there's like I'm hearing. I remember there was a story. I remember. I think it was like a celebrity or in Mexico. God, it had to do with. Oh, you know what it was? So Michael Jackson was shooting a music video out in Brazil.
Okay.
And he basically was like, it was pretty big with Cartel at the time.
Yep.
And the biggest dude of the cartel was was trying to figure out what's going on. It's like, yo, what's with all these cameras? Why is there these helicopters in my town? Like, yo, I ain't trying to do. Yo, go check it out. And he had these two dudes check it out. And Spike Lee was also the director, so they went up to Spike Lee. He's like, well, "What is all this all going about?" Because the dude that we work for, he's not happy about it. And he tells them like, "Actually, I'm shooting a music video for Michael Jackson."
Yeah.
So they go back and they're like, "Hey,
It's Michael Jackson.
it's a music video they're shooting for." Yo, kill the motherfucker! I ain't trying to do that shit.
Oh my God.
It's like, who's the music video for? I don't give a fuck. Shoot the motherfucker. It's like, actually, it's Michael Jackson. The guy, it turns out the dude is a massive Michael Jackson fan. And he was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, Michael Jackson's in our town shooting a music video. And he's like, okay, do whatever you need for him. Clear out the streets.
That is
everything.
cool,
make
man.
sure that is clear. Because I don't give a shit who it has to do. Michael Jackson is shooting in our town. Make sure everything's clear.
The cartel literally,
literally cleared the streets. They threaten people, be like, "Hey, if you interrupt this, if you interrupt this shit, you're dead.
No one's messing around.
Yeah,
we will murder your family.
Absolutely,
generations to come.
Absolutely. No one's ruining this for
take
me.
Your firstborn.
Yep.
And murder your secondborn.
And then we'll sprinkle some coke on them after and tell them it was drug related.
Crazy. That is a crazy story.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then they shot the video. I think they even met and he shook his hand after and everything.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like you know, if you're that big, like you gotta just respect like the environments that you're in. You know what I mean? Like you can't get away from it.
You gotta check in.
Yeah, they probably do some bad stuff. It's like, man, but like if I'm stepping in somebody else's territory, I gotta be respectful.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Same way that when Carlson and I were in LA, we were respectful. When we were in Costa Rica, we were respectful.
I mean, they gotta respect the gang I represent. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about that life. You know what I mean?
That's a crazy story.
Yeah, right.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Michael Jackson. He was in with the hoods internationally.
Yeah,
that says a lot.
Anybody would.
Yeah. So
anybody would.
You think R. Kelly would get that pass back then?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
So if you shot like trapped in the closet in Spain. And it's like, adios mío, ¿por qué? ¿Cómo estás? What's good? Who's shooting a music video?
I don't know.
It's like, Senor, it's R. Kelly. R. Kelly. That guy that does his ignition. It's like, sí, senor. Wow. I'll kill him. I heard he touched.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. He would not. You know what though? I was actually singing in my head while I was at the CNE. I believe I can fly, which is really messed up.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why.
That's oh boy, that was something to admit.
I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
I was walking. I was you know when you just have like a tune in your head? And then you're just like, you're singing in your head.
And that's the one that came up?
That was the one song when I was walking through the scene yesterday for whatever reason. I was like, I believe I can fly. I have no idea. And then I remember I caught myself. I'm like, why the hell?
Why did I do that? What's going on with me?
Very weird.
It's a really good song.
Very weird though.
I mean, you gotta admit.
But it was very funny.
Oh dear. But you gotta admit, it's a really good song, no?
God.
Like, come on. Like, all things aside, like the guy wrote some really like.
We say this every episode,
And we do.
I'm sure
I
people
like
are
folks.
tired of it. I'm sure the listeners are tired of it,
So,
but
we
don't care. Kelly Kells.
Kelly Kells. But yes, he definitely deserves to be in prison. But all in all, yeah.
So, with Labor Day weekend, Carlos, last weekend of the summer.
Yeah.
What are your plans? Like, what are you doing? Do you have any cool plans?
I'm going to Electric Island.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not.
Oh, wow.
I'm not. Ryan tried to convince me to go to. Here we go.
So look.
Here we go.
If we're going to spend the last 12 minutes of the episode.
Yeah.
Before pretty much the summer ending episode.
That's right. Summer's over. Dear Summer episode.
Dear Summer. It literally says Dear Summer. It is literally the Dear Summer episode. We have to end it with a bang.
Yeah.
There is one way to go and enjoy yourself with the festivities of Toronto. There are groups and groups of people that are all collectively on the same page that are going to go to one event this weekend.
Right.
It is called Electric Island. There is nothing. Well, there are other events out there that are like that, but Electric Island is just a homemade, Toronto-based, feel-good music festival.
Yes,
specifically EDM.
Yes.
Every time I've ever been, I've always had a wonderful time. So Carl's has never been.
Ever.
Anybody who's ever gone, please leave comments.
Convincing me.
Convince them.
Yeah.
Electric Island is just tons and tons of fun.
Apparently.
Even if you don't like EDM music, it's still fun. Just being there.
Here's the deal, man.
Tons of fun.
Here's the deal, man. My only thing is, I'm sure the music is bumping and the vibes
definitely.
are very good.
Definitely.
I'm just not trying to, be around all these damn mollied up, ecstasy taken folks that's standing around admitting more information than they need to.
I get that.
One dude just standing around dancing, just like, it's like, hey man, where you from? I'm actually running away from murder. All right. Okay.
So, I'll tell you one experience that I've had. I've been to one of these things and I remember I lost my phone one of the nights. I literally dropped it, fell out of my pocket, no idea. Had no idea. I get home, looking for my phone, realize I lost it. I call it with my brother's phone a few times, no ring. Okay, the phone's gone.
Damn.
I call it. I'm like, let's take one last chance. I call it. Somebody picks up.
Damn.
Dude picks up and goes, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hey man, I lost my phone. Do you have it?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, I found it on the floor." He's like, "I'm actually at this intersection right now. If you want to meet me here, I'll wait." I drove 25 minutes to go meet him at that intersection to go get my phone. He gave it to me. He's like, "Man, I'm glad I found it for you." So the moral of the story is, there's extremely, extremely nice people that go to these festivals. Everyone's looking out for each other. There's no ego by any means. It's not like when you go to any sort of other concert, everyone's just kind of protective over their stuff or protective over their area. Everyone is collectively on the exact same page that everyone's just trying to have a good time. Good vibes, some EDM music. Everyone is drugged out, I'll be honest with you.
Right. Because if he was drugged out, he's definitely using that phone for more drugs.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So am I, Bobby Browning, that kind of stuff.
That's right.
But in this case, I've always had good times, and every single person I've ever met is always on a good level. They're on a good page. There's no ego whatsoever. They'll compliment you on your shirts, this and that. The girls are friendly to talk to. I've never had any sort of issue with anything at one of those places.
Well, being drugged up will do that to you.
Honestly.
And also, you forgot to mention the part where he also admitted some really dark things to you. It's like, hey, man, thanks for finding my phone. It's like, no problem. I can understand of losing your phone. I just lost my wife during a divorce. Yeah. It's terrible. I may never see my kids. Man, I just want my phone back.
Don't mind the picture.
Hold on. No. I invited you because I found your phone, so I deserve this conversation.
Yeah. And I had to stay there for 2 hours to listen to him.
And was it worth it though?
I got my phone back.
Yeah, I guess.
It was the Nexus 5 when it came out.
Yeah.
So
okay, that was a
pretty legendary.
That was a good phone.
But yeah, man, like it's just a great way to end summer. I find,
Okay.
and I think that please, if anyone else has any good ideas
Here we
on how to
go.
end summer, please let us know. Hit us in the comments, give us a like, whatever it may be. But I think if you're a Torontonian, you like some sort of EDM, go to this festival at least once in your life just to go experience it. It's just tons of fun. It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie. But just the experience in itself, and it's really just to say, like, I've been. Now, if you don't like it, you don't like it. No big
Yeah.
deal.
Just
But
a conversation.
it's just it's to go.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And like Carlos knows me. I'm a very person that's like, man, you got to experience something at least once in your life just to try it.
Yeah.
If you didn't try it, then it's like, hey, like you'll never really know whether you liked it or not. You can kind of tell that you wouldn't like it if you know from yourself, but like it's one of these things that I didn't really initially think I would like, and then as soon as I got there, it's just another level of like community, another level of good time, and just being on your own wave, plus on the same wave as everybody else within one period or one specific section. So it's like, try it out. It's like $100 for the ticket or like $90 for the ticket.
Oh,
you
boy.
have the money to spend, go
do it.
see how it is. You know what I mean? Like that's one piece of advice if I can. If you have nothing else to do this weekend, go to Electric Island. If you do see me there, please say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All
I
right.
love it. So
Or you can just stay home and play Black Myth Wukong, or
that too.
watch TV shows such as Worst Ex Ever. It just debuted this week on Netflix.
Never heard of that.
It's a good show. It's
Good
basically showing some ex-lovers who are crazy people.
Okay.
They also have a spin-off show called Worst Roommate Ever.
Okay.
Where
I like that.
it's there's one episode particular of Worst Roommate Ever. Basically, the woman had a roommate who was a bit loco, and she audio recorded her getting murdered.
Holy,
Yeah,
that took a twist.
Yeah, so
I thought it was just gonna be like,
she hid the audio recording, and in the audio you can hear like, oh, what are you gonna do? You're gonna stand there and beat the shit out of me? And then he like, yeah, he did.
Wow,
yeah,
that is crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, no, really great shows. There's really, really good shows. So 2 seasons of Worst Roommate Ever and Worst Ex Ever just debuted this week. I highly recommend.
Wow.
And also, there's a sports documentary show on that just debuted this week as well, or a movie rather that debuted this week also. I forgot the title of it off the top of my head, but yeah, Netflix is doing it with content. So if you want to stay in this weekend, follow Carlos's path and do so. Electric Island is for people who feel like they want good vibes, but they need therapy. Is all.
Trust me.
Yeah. So
you gotta go out and have some fun this weekend.
Introverts.
There's actually probably gonna be tons of parties this weekend too. So like,
oh yeah,
if you like going out in Toronto,
dear summer, I know you gonna miss me.
This weekend's definitely the weekend to go out, like at any bar. It's Labor Day. It's the last weekend literally of summer. Make the best of it. Go say hi to somebody you don't know. Like do something. Get out of your shell a little bit. You might as well. It's a lonely winter. I know that for much.
What the hell is that?
Well, I just find like, in the winter, like everyone kind of stays inside. There's not much popping in the winter. Like, yeah, you can go to a club or you can go to like a bar, but it's not like the way summer is where like we have patios and like
that's fair.
outdoor parties and like festivals and all that kind of stuff. So it's like,
that's fair.
Truly, if there's one thing I can definitely say, try out and go enjoy the last weekend of summer if you possibly can.
All right. Okay. Well, on that note, I guess we're gonna end it here.
So we'll see.
This is our Labor Day end of summer episode. Dear summer. That's the name of the episode. Dear summer, no, you gonna miss me. Like we've been together like Nike Air and crisp tees, and Stotts with the polo fleeces. Great song. Yeah, it's Dear Summer, which is weird because it's on a Memphis Bleak album. Memphis Bleak is not even on this song, and it's Jay-Z rapping to it. But it's a great song. You guys should check it out. And on that note, keep singing. This is our last summer episode for 2024. Summer, you've been really good to us. From going to Costa Rica, California, flights, cancellations, hot summer nights, hot summer days, summer dresses. I miss Caravana. but I wasn't really happy about that.
That's rough.
But you know what? California made up for it. Not with galdom, but good times. But you know what? I look forward to fall. I look forward to winter. And thanks 2024. Thanks summer 24.
Summer 24.
Dear summer.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in 2025.
We'll see you then.
All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in this week. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is The Blank with Carlos and Ryan. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell all your folks at Electric Island when they're hopped up on the mollies. And yeah, as always, show support, show some love, say hello, and keep us in your hearts. And as always, fill it in.
Peace, everybody.
And thanks, Summer. Thanks.
Love you.